was the evil pitchfork. Yeah, it's perfect catch. 3 colossal ancient dragons with the evil pitchfork.
Perfect catch?
Yep.
Ooh.
I got 1 out of 3.
Also, I thought that is not what I wanted on. I thought that was my fence. Where are my super flippers? There they are. Wait, what? Okay. Alright. So, we need... Zerad. Let's go.
Do it right here.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go do it in the one place.
Oh, I can.
If we're gonna do it there, Aurora shouldn't affect us, right?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah. You get biker presents. Ah, why are you trying to murder me already?
Because I was looking at your screen.
If you're being naughty, you won't get presents. Go over the end. Where are you going?
Just climb up the ladder right here.
You're making me walk more. I don't want to walk.
I don't have my boots on.
I want to be lazy.
Oh shit. I didn't even do a perfect catch.
Alright, so we gotta do a perfect cast.
Perfect cast and catch.
And catch. And I don't know if that's perfect cast because I can't read it. Why do I feel like my bar's gotten smaller? Hi, Enzo! Wait, is that the... I think that's the other Enzo.
It is the other Enzo.
It is the other Enzo.
No, you got 1 out of 25.
How do I sub to you? Oh, I have not set any of that up, but I do have set up for donations rather than sub. There is a donations link. I haven't done... I don't know... I haven't done the affiliate thing yet. Like I can, I just haven't. I should. I'll definitely look into that. Welcome back, D-Dox.
Yeah. Mom got off work early, so I wanted to do anything with the turkey.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Phone is dying. Phone is always dying.
Your phone is always dying.
And there it goes.
So wait, is there gonna be admin abuse? I might have to leave in the
I
middle
don't
of
know
it.
if there is or isn't. It doesn't maybe sound like there is. I'm not certain. They did mention that there's going to be an update, so I'm going to assume that there's going to be, but I don't know.
You know, it'd be awesome if I could. Well, I mean, I don't know. What am I doing here? I was gonna fish for turkeys for money, but actually, I think I'm gonna go fucking fish for exalteds, even though that has not really worked out. I've caught one exalted with that fucking rod.
The name is not.
Crazy. I think I've gotten more exalteds over, like, I mean, granted, it's been over time, like since the beginning of playing, but I've fished up more exalteds in random places than with random rods than I have with this fucking
The rod that
spec,
literally says Exalted Rod.
yeah, the
That, I think, just
specified
ruined my...
exalted rod.
Yeah, I just set it back. Okay. Okay, hold on. Read Ligna's previous message. No one said you... Oh, okay. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm kind of lost with that too. Okay, let's retry. Okay, so that was one. Okay. I need to pay attention. Otherwise, I will never succeed with this. I need to, like, if I'm going to do this, I need to not look over at messages that pop up. I need to take a break to read the messages. Where are you at? How many you got, hun?
I got 8.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, god dang it. That just set it back. It's weird, though, because, like, ever since they did that with the update where, like, you hit and then the bar expands, I think skews with me, because, like, I release it, or at least in my... When I look at it, I release it at the green, and then it expands, and then, like, I'm not on the green anymore.
That's why you just hold it in. And see how fast it's going to go or how slow it's going to go.
Well, yeah.
Just don't automatically release it right then and there. Get the feel of the speed of the bar.
Get the feel of the speed of the bar, he says. Okay, so there's one. Nope.
You released it, then.
Oh, fuck. Go away. I don't want you. Aww. See, that one did the same thing that the other one did, but it still counted as a perfect. I don't know, and that confuses me. But last time I did that, it didn't count as a perfect.
I've had some of my. You talking about the casting?
Yes.
There's some of the casting where it'll say perfect cast, and I was like, that should have been an amazing cast, not a perfect cast.
Right? But then some of them that should have been a perfect count as amazing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Alright. My chats are going off.
Like that one right there should have been a fucking perfect can.
How do people get so many exalteds? Do they macro form or something?
Probably.
Although, too, in the fish wiki, Not Wiki, Discord, they do giveaways, and earlier they did giveaways for 600 Exalteds and 500 Exalted.
Well, it just said relic.
Oh, I thought it was an Exalted. Okay, then never mind, scratch that.
But like I said, do they split it between all three, or just give you all of one, or two?
I don't know. I have no idea. But there's giveaways, a lot of giveaways over out of the Fish Wiki side, the Discord.
Brad said he got 160 exalteds from trading.
Right? But still goes back to, though, how do you get that many, like, to start with? And is it through people macroing, or is it through, like, I don't know. So,
And here's another market question. Does the fact that those exalteds were macro decrease their value? Like,
no.
is it cheaper because they macroed it and didn't actually put in any effort?
No.
No?
No. Just like with ESO, for the bot runners that run for Ethereal Dust or Powdered Mother of Pearl, those don't decrease in value because there's not enough of them that are running to overrun the market with them. Now,
Okay.
if there was enough that overran the market and they had, like, where the other players had just an abundance, then it becomes supply and demand, and that supply and demand decreases. So then it would decrease the value.
So it's more about the fact that there's not enough people macroing them and flooding the market.
Right. Exactly.
It's more like there's like 20 people doing it when there's a few thousand people.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's wow.
Essentially. And like I was hearing a couple people talk the other day that there's less and less people macroing than what apparently there were, much like with ESO, where there's less and less bots than what there used to be. Which is why some of the materials in the ESO market have gone up in price and skyrocketed because there's not near as many bot runners running. So those items are harder to come by now, even more so, even in the traders.
Right.
Again, it goes back to supply and demand. So kind of the same concept.
Just your basic economics.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more behind the scenes other than, like you said, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Because there's some communities where like, oh well, because you didn't put that much effort into it, it should cost less. But that's
Right.
not how real world economics work.
Right, yeah, no. How you get it doesn't matter.
And like what Brett just said, for the cosmic, they did that to the exalted, and the exalted would go down.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. That's because then everybody would have them, just like everybody has the cosmics. Which goes back to the same thing that I just said. It would be supply and demand, and how many people throughout the game has them.
Most people probably now have at least a handful of cosmics because the last 3 or 4 AAs have had, well, the last one had 2 separate cosmic events within it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I feel like it's got to be a majority thing of people having more cosmics than they do exalteds.
That's why a lot of people run around asking for exalteds more than you see them ask for cosmics. Plus, like I've said before too, when you're running, like when you're going for your enchants, there's a smaller list of an enchant list coming out of your cosmics than there is for exalteds. So you eat through those exalteds when you do have them more than you eat through the cosmics.
I've got 25 exalted.
Also, but going back to what you said and other people I've noticed too, like, you're not the only one that's noticed that and I don't know if it's just like